Okay. Just gonna show off some new stuff I've been working on. As you saw there, I've made a level select screen with the idea of just putting in a whole bunch of different scenarios to A, see what's fun, B, potentially explore something a bit more granular than just a single monolithic roguelike level. So the reason I chose this one is it starts out with something simple, just mine 300 ronk, and then after that a whole pile of crystals are going to spawn, which you need to subdue, as we call it, as you don't actually kill crystals anymore, you just put them to sleep. But we'll show that off in a bit. As you can see, we've got some ghosts hanging about. There's a little Garium ghost, and up this way you can see we've got our little Gentum ghost and a Ronk ghost, and there's a Dremel ghost floating around somewhere. But let's just start neatening up our lines. So we also start with all 4 ore types in this level. So doing an initial line of each will help a lot to prepare for the future, as we'll see. As this mine rock ticks over, the next part of the quest kicks off. In this case, subdue the 8 crystals, which are these little fellas, which are gonna start shooting at us. Like thus. So they're a little bit grouchy, but as long as you're prepared for them, they're not too much of a worry, actually. It gets a lot worse with the later mobs. Let's swap this out for a merger, just to kind of idiot-proof our future. Makes sense. So now we've got guaranteed ores coming in for everything. We can start looking at these little friends. So as I said, when what would have destroyed them in the past now just puts them to sleep, as we'll see here in a moment. And this is kind of perfect position to get all 4 of these to sleep. This is all randomly generated for what it's worth. And as you can see, now that these ones have gone to sleep, they won't shoot anymore. But if I was to take this away, they would wake back up. The goal there being to kind of add some complexity to what the kind of factory shape looks like for each level. Gives you a bit more to do. And rewards that kind of messy, kind of spaghetti base that makes Orestorm the most fun. Excellent, so those 2 should be dealt with now. Oh, as you can see, there's also a scroll now, so you can zoom in, zoom out. You can zoom really far out. As you can see, the map just kind of ends there for now, but future problems, there it is. See it down there. Pondering putting in something like a mini map to give you a little more visibility on that, but for now, should be good. Running a little low on Ronk. These aren't the most efficient ways to drill things, so in fact, let's take the opportunity. Show off a little more tech. Here are our mergers from earlier, but let's spruik them up a little. Oh yes, we also have these new drills, so flip drills drill 2 ways, and then flip and then drill the other 2 ways. And quad drills will drill 4 ways. We are entirely out of rock. That's going to make this demonstration a little trickier. Let's eat this whole pile and hope that gets us near it. Ah, we're so close. Let's just fill that back up. Let's circle back to this little friend once we've got 100 ronk. Meantime, oh, there's also a dash now. Currently it's free to use, but I'm pondering putting in some kind of ore cost for that. Oh, I just missed. That's why. So when this 8th crystal is subdued, then 8 Gentum crystals are going to spawn. So close. So you can see we have our usual flip switch, but we also have this 2-2 flip switch. That's not even where that goes. That's my friends. As you can see, one advantage to these crystals is that they do damage their teammates. It's not a 2-2, that's a 1-1. Excellent. So now that there's a 2/2 in there, it's gonna go twice before. Twice before it moves. And now we have a way to get all 4 from a merger into a single lane. So again, this isn't the most efficient pattern, but it's a pretty nice one for when you're starting out. Something I'd recommend if you want to get a good pile of ore in a single spot, which is especially helpful for these 4 ore maps where you really just don't have the space. We're a little low on Gintum, but I think let's be responsible. Oh, and while we're here, we can put that one to sleep. In fact, we want to send... Oh, there's so many around this way. Let's just start here. Give us that. As you can see, the ghosts are only damaged by their color, by the way. But they're just to be an extra obstacle in this. They're not built to... whether you kill them or not doesn't really matter. They'll respawn at the start of each new round anyway. So, for now I'm pretty happy to just ignore them. As you can see, one of our Ronk snipers is woken back up. So I've probably done something wrong over that way. There's 2 down here. They're devious. Yeah, so similar to the Ronk wave, as you can see, these shoot 4 at a time rather than 1. In fact, let's swap you to there, just in case I need this one later on. Yeah, so as you can see, this one's woken back up because we've killed this line. I don't remember doing, but I'd be willing to bet it's something in that Gentum pile we were just dabbling with. Huh. Oh, was it you? How about that? Excellent, so just 2 more Gentum to go. That one should sort itself out. Oh, and it's that last Ronk that we're waiting on. So that's going to take a sweet minute. So while we're here, let's show off the quadrille. So it shoots all 4 directions, which is very, very handy. Little short. That's unfortunate. Let's just start there. So the Dremel ones shoot in this wave pattern, as you can see, which is significantly harder to get used to. With the dash, it's not too bad, but especially the learning curve for getting used to these wave patterns is tough. Case in point. Oh, we can see one of our Gentums working back up as well, so we've clearly done something wrong there too. Have an explore and see what's happened. Oh, we can see we never actually subdued this one. So what probably happened is another sniper shot it, another crystal, sorry, shot it, which subdued it temporarily, making us presume that we'd sorted it out, but we actually hadn't. Okay, beautiful. There's one over this way as well. Ooh, goodness. It's always the slow-moving rock that gets you. Everyone expects it to be the fast-paced stuff, but it's gonna shoot these down this way and blow that guy up. As you can see, Dremel ghosts shoot an ore at you and they die. Again, just adding a little bit of complexity. Goodness. Ah, tragic. Dashed into it. You hate to see it. Let's get those 2 sorted. Oopsie. It's not a great long-term solution, but in the short term, we can chuck that down there. Oh, there's another yellow that sorted itself out, which is both helpful and incredibly unhelpful. Beautiful, and that's our last one. So once this Gentum hits it, the Garium is going to kick in a force, which is going to be harder again. So one final thing, we can show off the hyper drill. Shoots a bit faster in one direction. The same way a power drill used to, it's just way more expensive. Similarly, we also have a lightning merger, which is just a way faster version of the merger. But hopefully that should give us enough Garium to get by and try to rush through this final section. Actually, we're going to be running out of Garium ore locations at hazard, so we're going to need to use this one a little bit more. Beautiful, that's all looking good. Let's see, our mobs are sorting themselves out. The Garium patch there. One other decision I haven't fully locked in yet is you can see that the wrong ore types will currently just shoot through a crystal, if it does know what to do about it. I mean, that's mostly just to avoid soft locks where crystals spawn in the wrong spot and it's just literally impossible to deal with. But in the future, potentially if the world generation code is a little bit more robust, that I can guarantee that, you know, say 4 crystals in a row happen to spawn in a spot that it can't softlock you, then that might change, because I do think it breaks a little bit of the immersion. Excellent, that crystal's going to go to sleep, and I think so is this last one. Yeah, beautiful. Fantastic. And then I'd probably add a boss at the end here, but that's really all she wrote. Excellent. Hope you all like the look of what's coming. Cheers.